Hello, everyone, and welcome to my second episode of my series, which basically is going to talk about the having a better relationship, having a strong relationship between husband and wife. Now, this is the second episode, and in this episode, I'm going to talk about the pain points of poor communication in relationship. Now, what are the what are the some elements of poor communication? Let's try to understand. So, I did my post graduation from Tamil Nadu, and when I stayed 2 years there, I got very good people. They were actually very good, well natured, and then humble people. But somehow, I have not been able to build that connect with them. The reason is that, uh, you know, because I was not aware about, I was not known about the language Tamil, and because of which I never been able to talk to them in Tamil, and I tried to explain points in English and Hindi and something like that, but the heart to heart connection didn't happen. Now, when you talk about these kind of situations, you may not see in husband wife relationship because in a married relationship, both basically knows each other's language. Now, where is the communication issue then? So there are certain parameters which comes into the communication part, and it is not only the language which we are talking about. So in this today's video, if you listen to this video for say next 10 minutes, you will be able to understand that what are the biggest minor mistakes, I may say, that actually it is big but it looks very minor for us because we never think about it. If we work, we will be able to see a drastic change in our relationship, right? And as we have also discussed in last video, the episode 1, that you have a good job, you have good money, you have good health, everything is of no use if you don't have a good relationship. You will not be able to enjoy those aspects of life. Okay, so what happened is, Anna and Sam both got married, and they were very happy because they got married, and they have not been able to live together more than 1 year. So they had a divorce in between, within 1 year, and they felt apart. So when we went and we tried to understand that what is the reason why you have not been able to gel with each other for a longer period of time, and what is the reason for this divorce, so we got a very a different case we have been able to learn. And what was that I wanted to share with all of you. So when you see what actually a wife wants, she needs that a husband takes care of her. So this guy Sam always used to take her for vacations, for dinner, always used to get gifts for her, always used to say her in a day a couple of times that I love you. All those things were there, but still the marriage didn't work. Why? And when we tried to check from because this Sam was completely in a state where he said that I don't know what happened. I have done whatever possible from my end, but I don't know why she doesn't want to stay with me. And when we asked Anna, she said that I have never seen a person who is so careless. We said that how? He was caring, but that is what I don't want. I kept, the dustbin, which was at one place in so many days. He didn't bother to take it and keep it inside. There were, kitchen items just flattering around. He has never thought about cleaning it. I was literally, cooking and not having that much time. He never took time to come and, help me in my kitchen work. He never cleaned, like if I'm not having time or I'm pressed up in my, if my health is not good, he has never thought about cleaning the desk and say, things like that. See the difference how we can see. Hmm? What husband thinks that just by saying I love you, just by taking her for vacations or getting her some gifts, she will be very happy. But what she wants that he should understand that these are things which has to be taken care by her husband. Can you see a communication gap between both of them? Whatever he wants to communicate, that is not going to the lady, and the lady what she wants, he is not able to understand. And that is where the communication gaps come, which we sometimes wonder that what happened. I have done everything, still my marriage life didn't work. So let's try to understand a couple of points which will give you a lot of understanding that what are the different type of communication errors we do. So the first aspect is that appreciation. Whenever my wife used to cook something and give it to me, I never used to say that you have made wonderfully well, like the food is so tasty. I've never said. But that doesn't mean that I don't want to say. But actually, from my heart, I am saying that no, it's so tasty. But I never thought to come and say to her. And this is the biggest mistake which most of men does. So we have to understand this aspect that appreciation plays a vital role. Anyone who is being appreciated always feel good about him or herself. So let's make a rule. Let's keep hours time in a day out of this 24 hours, 1 hour only for having a sincere appreciation towards each other. Anything which you have liked, maybe the help which she is doing for you, care which she is doing for you, maybe she's taking care of your parents, your children. Can you just go and say that I really am blessed to have you in my own life. I really appreciate that you are doing this for me. I think this is one of the aspects which we need to really understand. Second one is that encouragement. Now, what is this encouragement? Encouragement is when you're inspiring courage. At times, what happens that wife came home, or say husband had come home, and he had a fight in his office, or he has been told by someone that you are not worth, and he or she had shared their experience, and then the other person has not said anything. That will lead to disaster. So we need to understand that a moment time when your spouse is feeling discouraged, and where you are able to communicate that you have the potential and you can do whatever you feel like, and I am there to support you for everything. When you tell like that, this strengthens your communication, that strengthens your bond. So can we do the second step, that have this in this 1 hour of time, find out if you can really encourage each other and help them to when sometimes I make these videos and all, and sometimes it doesn't goes well, or people doesn't comes in, then my wife always says that you have the potential, you can definitely do it, you will be able to achieve what you want to achieve. So that helps me to keep going, right? And that is what we have to understand. The third one is the tonality. With what tone I am saying? Am I being little skeptical? Am I being very sarcastic? If my tone is like that, you will destroy your relationship, I'm telling you. So when you say someone that I love you with a lot of genuinity, and you say I love you, there is a huge difference in both the tonality. So when you are communicating some important point, then it is going to definitely strengthen your relationship. So for an example, your wife has said something that you please do this work, and you say you always give me some work. You don't understand that I have so many things to do. You never understand me. This is one way. Another way is that please give me some time today. I have some work to do. Let me do that, and then I will do your work. See how a difference in your communication you have been able to see. Now you tell me, the first type of communication is more effective, or the second kind of relationship is more effective? And the last one is humble words. You need to be very genuine in what you're communicating. The words which you're using has to be very, has to be selected. See, generally what happens in a relationship of husband wife, in a married life, we don't think about all these items. But all this leads to a big results in life. You have a great connect with your spouse, you will be able to achieve whatever you want. If you don't have, even if you will be having good money, good, food, job, you will not be able to enjoy. Tell me, you're going for a great interview, a very important interview, and just before the interview, you had a fight with your wife or your husband. How your performance will be? Tell me, is it good? No, because it's an integral part, and we have to take those actions to keep it intact. Can you be very casual in your work? Why? Because you have the fear that you may lose your job. But here, we are very confident and think that, anyways, my spouse will not go. She will always be there with me, or he will always be there with me. Will push you to take certain actions which may, break the relationship. So, hope you have liked this video which I have created. Basically, talking about the communication, the importance of communication when you want to strengthen your relationship. If you have liked this video, subscribe to my channel, like, comment, share with your friends. Hope it may help. And if you want to connect with me one on one, then go to the link and book your calendar through Calendly. Hmm? So, hope to help you more. Thank you so much. Bye bye.